Hi guys, this will be a short first look video on SMSL DO200 Pro DAC based on Cirrus Logic 12 Cirrus Logic digital to analog converters. I reviewed DO200 Mark II SMSL DAC earlier, and I hold it in a high regard because of the quality, sound quality to price ratio. It was a great value buy. It was superseded by LogsG D40 Pro in my arsenal of digital to analog converters, but I was really curious about this one because of two things. The first thing is that the predecessor was very good, and the second thing is that this digital to analog converter, this device, is using 12 mobile CS41131, as far as I remember, Cirrus Logic chipsets. Basically, they were designed for mobile use. They are very small, highly integrated, and this device uses 12 of them. So let's take a look inside. Okay. What do you need to do to open the device? You need to remove three hex screws. Two are here and the one in the middle, and then you have to turn the device upside down, and there will be four more here and there. You can see I've already removed them, and once you do that, the case just slides backwards. Okay, about the case, it's metal, but it's not very thick. I may be spoiled right now by the power amps I'm usually reviewing. It's okay. Nothing to write home about, but that's just fine. What can we see inside? The first thing that you can see that actually catches our attention are the digital to analog converters and my brand new pointer. Yeah, I'm no longer using metal FM antenna. I've do-it-yourself made new professional pointer. But so we can see that we have 12 digital to analog converter chips in two groups of 6 chips in one group. In each group is responsible for one channel, because this is a fully balanced digital to analog converter device. So we can see they are very small. I don't think my camera will be able to focus on the marking on the chips, but we have 6 for left channel and 6 for right channel. We can see that the build is symmetric. You can see that we have fully symmetric build for both channels. This digital to analog converter supports XLR balanced outputs. What else is interesting here? We have some Nichicon capacitors on the power supply. There are 4 of them, and each of them is 1000 microfarads capacity. So in total we have 4000 microfarads, which is a quite nice value for digital to analog converter from SMSL. I was positively surprised by that. We have ultra low noise power supply. This is one thing that differentiates SMSL digital to analog converters, that they are using medical grade power supplies integrated inside of the unit. What's interesting here is that I was looking at the device earlier, and I couldn't find any fuse. Maybe I'm blind, but we don't have fuse integrated with power inlet. We don't have anything in the back of the power inlet, and we don't have anything looking like fuse on the board here. So there it is, no fuse. What else is interesting here? We have Qualcomm unit responsible for Bluetooth. It's Qualcomm 5125 chipset, so pretty good standard here. And yes, here we'll have our XMOS chip for digital inputs. Although this one doesn't have IIS input, it still has USB, so this XMOS would work like an USB bridge, and it has optical and coaxial inputs. And well, while I'm here, I think this is the first digital to analog converter that I have in my hands that has HDMI input. Do not mistake that for IIS I2 input. This is strictly for TV or audio video receivers input. Although though it's using the same HDMI cables and the plugs are the same, it's different standard. So it's not I2, but it's just HDMI data stream. Okay, what else can we see inside? There's one thing interesting, looks like a manual artwork that I found here. I'm not sure if you'll be able to spot this one little guy. Well, from top it looks like standard surface mount resistor, but it's not. If you take a look from the side, it looks like a small pile of SMD capacitors with resistor on top. I don't know if there's one capacitor or two capacitors underneath that resistor, but it looks like a manual job here. What else? There was one thing that I've corrected. Bluetooth antenna, cable for Bluetooth antenna was lying freely over the board like that. I don't think that's a good idea. The cable should be shielded, but still I don't think that's a good idea, especially since I usually don't use Bluetooth for connecting with my digital to analog converters. So I rerouted the cable along the power supply here. For the antenna it doesn't matter, but if the cable would be routed like it was originally, there was a possibility that it would maybe it could generate some noise and distortions to the sensitive digital to analog converters. So the build is neat. As you can see, it's basically all machine soldered. It's well designed. There's this interesting place where there was some kind of manual correction. Maybe it was cheaper and easier to correct a mistake in the design than just by surface mounting this pile of capacitors and resistors instead of just throwing away a set of PCBs. We have nice set of service points for controlling voltage. They are placed in different parts of the main board of the PCB, so that's nice. And that's it, I think. That's it. All in all, very small, very compact build. I'm very curious how does it sound, because I have quite big expectations that are caused by the previous model, DO200 Mark II. And today we've taken a look inside of DO200 Pro. Okay, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Stay tuned for the full video review of that one. It's finished, it's burning about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I was distracted by my amp reviews and I had no time to do a proper listening session. So I think it will be quite soon, because it should get to the top of the queue of my devices waiting for review. Stay tuned and see you next time.